Hey, this is Mr. Hanson. Today I wanted to talk to you about working backwards. What if you could understand the zeros of an equation? For example, if the 0 was 2 and 6, you would know something like this. Could you write a equation based on the zeros? And so let's practice this. So if the 0 was 2, we could say x minus 2 must be a factor. And if the 0 is 6, x minus 6 must be a factor. So here we already have it in factored form. Let's turn it into standard form by multiplying together, and we get first term, x times x is x squared, outer negative 6x, inner negative 2x, and last is going to be 8. Oh no, I'm sorry, negative 2 times negative 6 is positive 12. So we simplify that, x squared minus 8x plus 12. So there you have it, f of x equals that function there. Now there's only one thing that might change about this, and that is your number right out front here. That could change things a little bit, but not a whole terrible lot. So that kind of gives you an equation to work with, and now you can plug in numbers. Let's say if you wanted f at 3, you can figure that out. So 3 squared is 9 minus 24 plus 12, and we would get an answer, well, let's see, 9 minus negative 24 plus 12 is negative 12, and 9 minus 12 is negative 3. So at 3 we'd be down here at negative 3 or something like that, and you could kind of work from there. At 4 you'd probably be here, and you can kind of see what's going on there with that function. Okay, let's do one that's just a little more difficult. This time we're going to do it with complex numbers. So let's say x minus 2 plus I times x minus 2 minus I. Kind of like that. And you can already start to see that it's going to be a little more complicated. Let's go ahead and do the FOIL. So x times x, that's x squared. And the outer is going to be x, and I'm going to distribute this negative, so it would be like negative 2 plus I. So x times negative 2 is negative 2x, and x times positive I is ix. Okay, and then let's do the inner. So again, we distribute that negative, so this is like a negative 2 minus I. So we have negative 2x, and we have negative ix. Okay, now we have our last term, so I'm just going to write it out here, and then we'll kind of simplify a little bit. It's going to be negative 2 minus I, it's kind of the opposite of this, times the opposite of that. That's going to be negative 2 plus I, like this. So let's go ahead and finish that up. Negative 2 times negative 2 is 4. And then we've got the outer term here and here. That's going to be minus 2I, and then plus 2I, and then minus I squared. So let's see what we can do to kind of clean this all up. We have a plus ix and a minus ix. We have x squared minus 4x. And then over here we have plus 4, and these cancel out, and then this I squared is negative 1, so minus negative 1 plus 1. And we end up with x squared minus 4x plus 5. And now the nice thing about this is you can actually put numbers in for x and get an output for y. So hopefully that makes a little bit of sense to you. You're kind of doing FOIL inside of FOIL here on this last term. But have a go at that, and thank you. Again, the idea was we're just kind of working backwards. We're taking the zeros to come up with an original equation. Thank you, and have a nice day.